Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. This one's been a long time coming. I just never got round to finishing off my Granit testing. So we are over on Chiasma's account. We do have Granit ascended, maxed out, 30 signature item, 9 furniture, and we're going to test him with gear. Now, if you remember my other test where we had him at Mythic with 30 signature item, no gear, no artifact, the idea was you go into battle, he dies really quickly, turns the enemies to stone, and then it gets you some CC. I was really liking that synergy with things like Raku and stuff like that. So I want to test this, but test it with him ascended, maxed out, with his gear to see if he's to see just the basically just to see what happens. So let's get into it. Okay, so this was the core team that we were playing with. We were playing around with the Raku, Ezio, and him. The idea being he dies instantly, turns them to stone. Raku gets that nice damage in. The Ezio's there for an execute. Now that would be the team core. We would need more in the team to actually make it function, because like this, you're not going to get enough CC on enough enemy units for Raku to deal the damage. So I tested things like Joker. I just really like Joker personally, so you know he's one that I do like testing. You could always put things like, you could do like Leica and Tassie in this sort of situation, all that stuff. But what I think I might do is Joker, just because I'm having a bit of fun. We'll put we don't want Merlin in there actually, because we want him to die. Like, so I just think this is going to be awkward, because I think you have to play it differently than what I was before, wherein before I was like, let him die and then we just do stuff, whereas now I think you want the whole team to survive long enough so that he can use an ult, and I honestly just don't think he's going to work as well. So that is my personal vibe that I'm getting. But let's try something like this. Maybe let's try that. See, we got the Joker up the top so that he can hit the maulers and stun the maulers. See, that's the thing, like, he survives so far into the battle, and like, yes, the team's not perfect or anything like that. Like, we could try it with like the Leica Tassie combo. This isn't a great enemy either for it, because we do have the lunging what's his face, Titus. Let's go to the next team. Let's go to the next team. All right, let's test it here. All right, so we put Ezio in. Where are you at? Ezio should live front row against that. We do have the Pippa there with the portals, which kind of sucks. Let's do that. What do they got? What's their team looking like? Okay, let's just do like a Tassie, you know, just a staple, decent sort of comp. Let's put you there, actually. Let's try that. All right, let's see what happens here. So you can see, well, the banish really didn't help us, but you can see how he just survives way too long into the battle. Oh wait, that was bad positioning. Raku gonna be dead. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan at this stage. What I want to try is let's get a formation that actually does something half decent. Okay, so that one was interesting. So the problem we have here is that Pippa. So I'm gonna go to another team, because that Pippa, that time she didn't, but normally she's gonna teleport the what's his face, the Respin, and it's gonna ruin our day. So let's jump to this one. This one does have the Athalia, but we can play around with that. We can do something like this. Let's see. I mean, I guess this team's a bit tanky, and because the Athalia is lunging, it doesn't really play into it. Man, we just can't even find a team that works with this guy. But there we go. He finally dies, but, you know, we ain't going to be able to do too much after that. So, unfortunately, we haven't had a lineup that's really solid for him, which is making him look... Wait, what if we do this? What if we do this? Wait. Hold up. Hold up. How many does he get if he does this? Die, dude. He went backwards. He needs... Wait. I don't care that we were trying him with gear. What we're going to do here is we're going to do this. And we're going to remove gear. I'm going to remove that. I want him to die instantly from this Athalia, please. Dude's too tanky. Dude is too tanky. It's an absolute issue. Okay, so I decided to have a play around, and This is a team that works, but to be honest, like it's kind of cheesy having him in there as like one of the core units because wait, did I put gear back on him? I think he's still naked fairly much. Yeah. See, I definitely like him naked more than anything else. I will do to this team again and we'll try it with gear on him. But this team, obviously we take advantage of the dimensionals and the way we have it is that Granit is down the bottom front row so he can basically turn to stone the bottom enemies, and then we have Prince up the top so he can stun the top side so that you end up with a permanent CC, and it just allows Raku just to basically shred everyone. We got Joker in there, obviously if you're CCing things you get the extra damage, plus it gives us the faction bonus, and then we do have Ezio in there as the execute. But I think you could make this team work perfectly well even without Granit. So I think he's just gonna... I don't know. I honestly prefer him at Mythic because you can reliably get him to die. Like obviously we have the 9 furniture as well. I like him as weak as possible, but with 30 signature item. That's pretty much my vibe on him. Now there's obviously other ways to use him, or there's probably other ways that I haven't quite got to. But he's sort of that weird tankiness where he's really tanky at the start because of his shield, but then he sort of just flops after that. Like I know his shield can regenerate faster and all those sorts of things, but I'm not too sure. So let's just show you guys the replay first, and we'll have a look at it. So you can see here, he dies pretty quick right there, and then he turns them to stone. Prince gets a stun there. Obviously now we've procced the Joker AoE. Really nice. Raku's going to go through shredding everyone up. Ezio just lives through that Athalia, and then we start getting some execute thresholds. And that's pretty much the gist to it. And then, you know, you're only down to a couple enemies, and then you can cycle through completely with Prince and stun lock everyone until their death. So... you know, I don't know how vital he was in that. What I want to do is test him with full gear and an artifact and see, you know, what we can sort of happen out of that. I think there may be situations where tanky Granit's going to be better, longer fights. You know, he lasts a bit, then he can ult once, ult a second time, then die, then stone again. But we'll wait and see. So let's jump out of this. Let's jump back in. And let's see. So let's put some gear on the dude. Where are you at? Where are you at? Okay, equip gear. We'll put barricade on him just so he can protect someone if we need to. Alright, so let's try this. We'll do a few retries. I just want to watch it on slow the first time. So he's been pretty tanky. So he ends up dying anyway, just a little bit later. Okay, so not a crazy difference coming out of that one. Obviously, we do get the stun on the rain. Ezio once again survives at pretty much 0. Everyone's pretty much at 0, to be honest. But we are managing to get through some damage. Let's take a look. Yep, we got you out, Hendrik. And then we should be fine with the others. We might lose Joker here to the... knock. Nah, we didn't. So that's going to be fine again. We're going to get through that. So I want to jump out. I want to see if we can get him to survive and see if we can have some, you know, success with that sort of style. So let's go this way. Let's do it like this. Actually, Joker needs to be on a light barrier. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, let's try this. Let's see how this pans out. So Ezio still living. There we go. We're getting some deeps in. He's still surviving in there. Very slow to ult though. Considering he's taking damage, he is a very slow to ult character. There we go. We get them turned to stone. I don't know. I just don't see him being useful in those sorts of teams. Obviously, this enemy team as well is very weak. So I just feel like the higher investment, and this is once again not fully tested. There he goes. He drops. I don't know. I feel like the squishier he is with 30 signature item, the better. That's just my personal vibes. Take with it what you will. So, like for instance, that exact same team. Let's jump out, because the one thing we can do, which you know we're just being a bit memey now. Let's jump down. Where's he at? Where's he at? He's down the bottom somewhere. Let's take him out. Yep. Okay. Let's take a look at him. So we can always try this, because all we do, because doing this, essentially all you're losing is 1 second on the stun duration. Because this way he doesn't have shields, he dies instantly. So Let's try this again and let's see how this goes with that. I'm just curious to play around with it. You know, maybe I'll do some more extensive testing with him in other comps, trying to make him a proper tank. Because he does seem like he has a good shielding value, but you know, I feel like once his shield is gone, he just flops. So it'll be a very big synergy to make him happen. Maybe in like a portal party, he could work really well as a tanky unit because there's that much CC and he just adds to it. Plus he can sort of tank because enemies are getting CC'd so heavy. So maybe in high CC teams like that, like a portal party, you might have a tech option. So let's try this. Let's try this. Should die instantly. Okay, we missed all the stone. We missed all the stone. What happened there? They just ran straight through him. He died too quick that he died too quick that the anarchy didn't actually have to stop on him. So he just charged straight through and we didn't actually land anything. So that kind of sucks. Little bit less than optimal, but you know, these things happen. If Raku can survive, we might be okay here. We might be okay. We're gonna be okay. Let's put it on full-time speed. Screw it. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so that worked. Let's jump out, try again. I want to see if we can get this one to work. Okay, cool. Cool. Because honestly, if I had him ascended, this is what I'd be tempted to be playing him like. Let's go that way. Yes. Put you up there. Okay, let's see. Because Rain, the back row doesn't run forward, so we get that instant CC, which is really nice. Which is really nice. So we get that instant CC. Is Raku gonna live? Is Raku gonna live? I think he is gonna live in this one. I don't think Hendy's gonna kill him. I don't think Hendy has what it takes. But now we've lost our CC. Oof. Hendy getting the protection in. Look at him. We throw that little web at him. Not too bad, honestly. I personally definitely I think I prefer him as low investment as possible. What was the furniture as well? What are we gaining from that furniture? Do we gain any value from it with what we're trying to achieve? I can't remember. With the shield provided by Earth and Shield, reset, normal attack shall be strengthened. Like, that's not really necessary. The strength and normal attacks allow Granit to additionally steal 100 accuracy points and 10 H points. Like, that's alright if you're trying to play him in a full tanky mode, but not in the mode we're using him. Like I said, I think maybe maxed out. Let's do a quick try. Let's go do a quick try. I'll chuck him back in the crystal. We'll gear him up. And we'll test him with like a portal party to see if he can, you know, add some use over there. So let's do that. Let's go quickly gear him up. And then we'll just chuck him in a quick portal party for a bit of fun and see if that's the sort of thing where he's going to have some viability. So let's go here. Let's go to the barricade as well. And let's jump over to campaign. And let us begin. Now, we don't want to go against that Thalia team. This team we could probably portal party, play around with. The Brutus is a bit annoying, but yeah, let's just try this team. Let's try this team. Okay, so do you? Do we do portal party Raku? Just because we got Raku here anyway. Sort of stealing a lot of units to do that, so let's not. So let's do Tassie, let's do Pippa, and let's do Leica. Let's just do something like this. Put them. The problem is actually let's not even use you. Actually, no, let's not even use you. She's my man Gorvo. Gorvo is like my favorite tech for portal party by far. Like 100%. We probably don't need Leica. We probably do it like this. Let's do it like that. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so now he's tanked up. Now he's tanked up. And my idea is here that everyone dies and it's a bad time. No, my idea behind this team is that because you got so much control, things should be pretty sweet, and you should actually build up to some ultimates. Let's see. Let's drop you. Let's just hope for the right ones, and let's go Leica. So we can sacrifice that Leica pretty good. I mean, it does get a little bit of CC, but it's not enough. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some more testing in this. I feel like I got to do a lot of testing. I feel like he will have tech opportunities, but honestly, my summary is I just prefer him at lower investment, so he dies instantly. It's just a much easier way to use him. But hey, if anyone has a godly team with him built full tank and like full investment, let me know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.